Hey guys, Ducktown here. Today I'm doing a very special rant on the channel Nickelodeon. Since I can't really seem to keep all my rants in one video, I'm going to talk about one of the worst channels that is currently airing programs. Okay, so here we go. Here is my first rant on the Nickelodeon channel. Okay, so Nick has a lot of problems. One of their major problems that I've noticed is that all of their shows, literally the only shows that have more than 4 seasons are all at least like 13 years old almost. Actually, a little bit more than that. The Fairly Oddparents came out March 30th, 2001, so that's about 14 years. Yeah, like 14 and a half years. And SpongeBob's even older. That show's been out for 16 years, so yeah, that's a long time. If that's not bad enough, there is another problem. Besides just the fact that they've had shows that have been around for a long time, a lot of their programming is not good. They seem to be you probably heard this from a lot of other ranchers, but they seem to glorify toilet humor. And every show is required to have some for some reason, except for Harvey Beaks. And that show's pretty cool. I don't love it, but it is a pretty good show. Anyways, so what are some of the shows that are on right now that I hate? Well, let's start with some of the animated shows, shall we? SpongeBob SquarePants. I talked about this in my other video, so you know how I feel about it. I think the new episodes are getting better. It's not as bad as it used to be, so if it just keeps it up, I really won't care. It's not like taking up all of Nickelodeon anymore like it used to, so really that's all I have to say for that. It's been good so far since my last video. Fairly Oddparents. This is a stupid show. I literally do not understand the point of it. Okay, well, yeah, I kinda do, but here's the thing. This feels like a show that should have only gotten one season. I mean, how did it get 9 seasons? Seriously, who likes it that much? It's just a stupid show with stupid stereotypes and the stupid joke played over and over again till you want to just cry. Okay, so then there's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2012 series. I like the show kinda. Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's a good show. I mean, it's not my favorite show that's on here, but it's good. My brother's complaining lately because he says that the newer episodes aren't as good as the old ones, that it's going through seasonal rot. No, I would not agree with him. Although there are a couple episodes that can be kind of unusual, I don't really consider that this show is going through seasonal rot. At least not yet. It's not a very talked about show, to be honest. But I like it, so I approve of this show. Then there's Sanjay and Craig. I hate this show. I really hate it. It's just a stupid, idiotic show. It just is dumb. There's this immature kid in it who buys a snake. Oh, and by the way, who names their kid Sanjay? I know that this kid's supposed to be like Indian, like mixed kid, but still, that is a very weird name. Anyway, Rabbids Invasion is the next show I want to talk about. This show is a thing. It's not a show, it's a thing. This thing needs to be torched in fire. This thing is bleh, bleh. It's disgusting. I've only watched one episode of it, and it felt like I was watching a made-for-TV movie made especially to torture me. So yeah, this show is probably one of the worst shows on. I hate it even more than Sanjay and Craig, to be honest. Then, Breadwinners. Do I hate this show? Well, yes, I don't like it, but it's not as bad as Sanjay and Craig or Rabbids Invasion. And here's the thing. I don't like the animation, I don't really like the humor, but there was one episode that I watched that had some slapstick humor that was at least got a grin out of me, so I don't hate it as much, but there is still too much toilet humor for my liking. Then Harvey Beaks. Like I mentioned, I like the show. I really hope that it gets some more episodes out there. It's pretty good, and I like it. It's kind of like Chowder, but less annoying. Probably because C.H. Greenblatt created it. And then there's Pig Goat Banana Cricket. No comment. Yeah, I only watched one episode of the show, but it was probably pretty bad. Well, no, technically I watched 2 episodes, but yeah, it's probably the worst show except for maybe Rabbids Invasion. Yeah, so yeah, you get it. It's pretty bad. And then after that, we have the Thundermans. That's a live action show. So here's the thing. I've seen bits and pieces of the show, and to be honest, it is so idiotic. It's supposed to be a superhero show. Well, where's the superhero stuff? Oh wait, there isn't any. It's just a show with a bunch of stupid drama. Well, no, it's not interesting or amusing in the slightest. Yeah, I don't hate like drama high school series that much, but this is one example of one that I just am disgusted by. Then there's Henry Danger. I used to like this show. No, looking back at it, I'm not that big of a fan of it. It kind of feels like a ripoff of the Thundermans to an extent, but I don't hate it as much as the Thundermans. It's got some good action sequences, but it's probably the best out of all the live action lineups. Then there's Nicky, Ricky, Dickie, and Dawn. My brother makes me watch this. I don't like it. It's just... It's basically a show where if you're a male character, you're an idiot. Yeah, that's basically how the show works. If you're a male character, you're an idiot. In fact, that's how most of Nickelodeon's programming works. I'm not trying to be like hating on anyone, but seriously, just level it out and cut it out, Nick. Then there's Max and Shred. I've never seen this show, but it just looked kind of immature and idiotic. 100 Things to Do Before High School, or like 100 Things to Do Before You Get Away from This Show. I've seen about 3 episodes of it, and yeah, it's not any good. So just stay away from it. Then we get to Bella and the Bulldogs. Oh my gosh, this has to be the worst out of all of the live action shows. First of all, the premise is idiotic. Okay, so girl just joins a football team. That is stupid. That is extremely stupid. Can you please just get rid of this show now, immediately, please? I'm begging you. Yeah, that's my opinion. I hate it. So yeah, dang this show. Then there's Make It Pop. Not exactly sure what that is, because I haven't seen any promos or anything for it, but I really honestly don't care. Then there's Talia in the Kitchen, which is going to get canceled soon, thank goodness. Yeah, the best part is that it's only been around for like half a year and it's already getting canceled. Oh, thank goodness. Then there's Game Shakers, another stupid show created by Dan Snyder. Like the other stupid shows on this network, it's just a bunch of lame kids who just play games, and yeah, it's no good. I've seen the pilot, which is 40 minutes, and the characters are just rip-offs of like Henry Danger and Sam and Cat and all those other stupid Dan Snyder shows. Then there's Wits Academy. I didn't watch every which way because, let me tell you, I'm not a fan of like witchcraft and all that garbage. Well, yeah, the show actually got a few complaints about it practicing witchcraft, which surprised me because it actually had less witchcraft than Wizards of Waverly Place. But you know what? I really don't care. So I guess they just decided to make this stupid show instead. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry I'm saying stupid a lot, but there really is nothing else I can say it. Other than that, there's preschooling programs. Not really much to say about those, except for that they're probably more enjoyable than most of the other shows. Yeah, I wasn't kidding about that. So, yeah, that's my rant on Nickelodeon. I'm sorry this wasn't that long, but my videos can only be a certain length, so, yeah. Well, see you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this rant on Nickelodeon.